In a university from a faraway country, there was a fierce debate over the meaning of life. World-renowned scholars and philosophers converged to debate over what life is. The debate got so fierce that some scholars said one thing and others said a different thing. They couldn't reach a consensus on what the meaning of life is. Then suddenly, an uncanny professor with fewer white hair and a flowing beard appeared in the midst of them and motioned everybody to observe silence. "Do you love life?" the wise professor asked the learned scholars and philosophers. "Do you love life?" the wise professor asked again. The learned scholars and philosophers responded in unison. "Yes, we do love life." "Very good," the wise professor said. "I will now ask you a question. I want you to answer the question individually but carefully. The question consists of two multiple choices. Choose the one that is the most appropriate. The question is, how long would you like to live? A. Only 1 year with all your dreams and wishes utterly fulfilled, or B. 100 ordinary years. Everyone chose B as their answer. The professor said, "So, you all do love life more than anything else. If you chose A as your answer, you would have gained the whole world within 1 year. You could get anything and everything you would wish to get. Nothing would be impossible for you. Imagine how rich, famous, intelligent, and powerful you would have become within 1 year. You knew this and yet chose B as your answer. This is a clear proof that you do love life more than anything else. You decided to forego fame, wealth, intelligence, glory, and power over longevity of life. Maybe because you knew that at the end of the 1 year, you would have to say goodbye to all your material possessions, power, wealth, and fame, and go the way your ancestors had gone." The old professor commended the scholars and philosophers for choosing longevity of life over material possessions, wealth, fame, and power. But just before he left, he had written this message on the board as a caution. "In the like manner as I have appeared at a time when you least expect, the source of life will send his servant, someone whom you would not easily believe, to ask you a similar question. Do well to answer him right, and all will be well with your life." Years passed, and the scholars and philosophers converged again to discuss the meaning of life. This time they were determined to settle the issue once and for all. The room was packed to capacity and the debate commenced smoothly. However, as the debate progressed further, it became clear that they would not be able to settle the issue as easily as they had anticipated. They were at loggerheads. The debate got so fierce that a fight was going to break out any moment. Just at the nick of time, a 3-year-old boy with fine appearance and handsome features just appeared in the room and headed straight for the stage. He then motioned to everyone to observe silence. Everyone responded promptly, and the room became dead silent. All eyes were glued on the little boy. He confidently asked the learned scholars and philosophers the same question the wise old professor had asked before. "Do you all love life?" They all responded with one voice, Yes, we do love life. Very good, the little boy replied. I have got a question for you. It is consisted of two multiple choices. Choose the one that is the most appropriate. The little boy continued. How long would you like to live? A, 100 years with all your dreams and wishes fulfilled? Or B, eternity with Jesus Christ in His kingdom? Everyone chose A as their answer. They wanted to live up to 100 years only with all their dreams and wishes fulfilled. The little boy was grieved. With a sad look, he said, I thought you would choose B as your answer and live forever. But you have chosen only to live for 100 years and no more. You may gain anything and everything within the 100 years, but beyond that, you have no life to live. If you were wise enough, you would have chosen eternal life, or rather, B as your answer. Moral of the story. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Eternal life is still on offer, but the people of this world are rejecting it for temporal pleasure and life. This world has nothing feminine to offer. You may live after 100 years, but that is nothing when you compare it with eternity. If you really love life, choose eternal life. Jesus Christ is the eternal life. Whoever believes in Him shall not die but have eternal life. John 3:16. Thank you and God bless.